Well, hello there, classmates. Today we're going to be talking, obviously, about developmental milestones. Specifically, though, on preschool. This presentation is by Maria, Stephanie, Shame, Christina, and Zrinka. What are developmental milestones? Developmental milestones are a set of functional skills or age-specific tasks that most children can do at a certain age range. This video describes how preschoolers develop.
We'll speak with the mother, whoever's there. They know what's going on. They do new activities. The preschooler age is Erickson's stage of initiative versus guilt. Because they have motor skills, language, and fantasy, they are now able to do new activities. Preschoolers are very imaginative and take the time to initiate new ways of doing things. The key developmental task is the need to have the freedom to develop a strong sense of initiative and independently start tasks. If preschool children are criticized or punished for taking initiative, they could develop a sense of guilt for wanting new experiences, which they can carry into school and even adult life. Preschoolers attempt to act grown up, imitate their parent or caregiver, and try to do things beyond their capabilities.
When the nurse is working with the preschool-aged child, part of their growth and development is they have a wonderful sense of curiosity and imagination. Not only can the nurse laugh and enjoy that, but it also gives the nurse an opportunity to use that stage of growth and development to teach. It's important that the nurse teaches that child on their level of growth and development, allows them to play, act out their fears and anxieties, and use that imagination and curiosity to help in the teaching process.
Preschool at this age, they want to be independent a little bit to some degree, but they're still very nervous around new surroundings and stuff. A lot of times when they come in for their appointments or whatever, they're just you have to see how they are from their cues. They're very shy at times. They still can be very clingy to their parents. They are so used to coming to the clinic for so many visits that the white coats scare them. Yeah, and how they been going? Have you been doing them at home with the mask? A lot of times it takes a lot to get them to open up, to feel comfortable with you when you're trying to, whether you're teaching them anything, whether you're trying to explain anything, whether you're trying to have them use equipment or whatever. It's just sometimes very hard. Remember it, okay? And talk with Grandma? All right? It's okay. What a pretty outfit you have on here. What's on your shirt?
Flowers.
Flowers, too. And what's this?
Apple.
I know, they're very pretty. Yeah. Okay, and look at this. You have, oh my goodness, look at that. Princess sneakers and sparkly pants. Boy, you're dressed really pretty today. You talk to them about what they're wearing, if they're wearing something cool outfit, they like to know that what they're wearing is great. If they've seen recent movies, you talk to them about that. Remember this, all the chambers and stuff here, the plastic. Okay, put this together. Alrighty. And Grandma, remember how this goes in here like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been having a problem doing this at all at home with her? No? Okay.
Sometimes she do by herself.
She does it by herself. Very good. With a preschooler, I usually will speak with the mother. Whoever's there. They know what's going on. They see everything. So sometimes the preschooler can initiate what's going on with them, why they're there, especially if it's a sick visit, but they can't get the exact words out. Let's see. All righty. And where does this go? In here. And how would I put it in there? Do you remember? How do I get it in there? Okay, now you take the mask off, right? I'll put that there for a second, okay? And you take this off, right? And then how do you put this in? Can you show me? Show me. That's it. Squeeze it all in. Oh my goodness, look at that. Great job you're doing. You make them feel that you're there for them, even if you are rushed. Talk, very calmly, like you're very comfortable with them.
What a great show, or video, I guess. Now we're going to talk about physical. The physical milestones that preschoolers go through are running, climbing, jumping, hopping, and balancing, which are all pretty fun. Using open-ended materials to move about, build, and construct. Practicing bouncing, catching, and kicking balls. Gaining the ability to control their movements, increasing the distance that they are able to walk, and increasing their skill in group games, as well as increasing in coordination, speed, and endurance, beginning to walk with opposite leg-arm swing, walking upstairs alternating feet, and walking downstairs alternating feet. Pedals a small tricycle or riding toy, enjoys swinging on a swing, shows improved control of crayons or markers, uses vertical, horizontal, and circular strokes, turns pages of a book one at a time, and enjoys building with blocks. On the topic of blocks, they can build a tower of 8 or more blocks. They begin to show a hand dominance, manipulates large buttons and zippers on clothing, washes and dries hands, brushes own teeth, but not thoroughly. Now let's look at cognitive. Asking questions, especially why, to determine cause. Play make-believe. Pretends to be someone else. Able to sort one characteristic and then by two, as well as making patterns, for example with beads. Counts objects out loud, as well as representing numbers with tallies or graphs. Is able to monitor and control over own behavior. Plays realistically. For example, they might feed the doll, put it down for a nap, cover it up, to stay warm of course. Likes to listen to age-appropriate stories and to tell stories. Can identify geometric shapes and copy some of them. Show some understanding of time, like for example morning, afternoon, and night. However, some confusion still remains. For example, I didn't take a nap tomorrow. Identifies different colors and is able to name them. Look, Mom, that's blue. Now let's talk about socio-emotional. Child is friendly. They invite others to play. Child is less selfish. They can express themselves more. They will tell you what their emotions are, beginning to express what they want and what they are thinking and feeling. They understand taking turns, but they are still not wanting to do so. Sits and listens to stories up to 10 minutes at a time. Attention span is longer. Can identify self as a boy or a girl. Observes other children playing. They may want to join in, often parallel plays. Is more aggressive, especially when it comes to toys. Grabs toys, hits others, and hides toys. Shows affection toward children who are younger or children who get hurt. Is more considerate. Does not bother other children while trying to listen to a story. They also offer help, but they get irritated when they are disturbed or angry. Beginning to identify consequences.
Hi, Naya. Naya, can I get a hug for us?
Thank you.
Can I get a hug, Naya?
Give one up. See if it's more white paper on the shirt.
Here, you want to draw? Here, let me erase everything that I drew so you can have a lesson.
You put your name up, Naya? Let me see. Show me, Naya. Good job. Fine. Good job. Come on. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Say Dejour. Dejour.
Now let's talk about language. Age 3 to 4 years old. Pretty young, right? They understand the concepts of same and different. Has mastered some basic rules of grammar. Speaks in sentences of 5 to 6 words. Speaks clearly enough for strangers to understand. And, of course, they tell stories. Now let's move on to 4 to 5, which is slightly older. They can recall parts of stories. They speak in sentences of more than 5 words. Uses future tense. Tells longer stories. And says name and address. Here are references, Sean. Thank you so much for watching, everybody.